Have you ever wished for fresh homegrown bell peppers even when it's cold outside? Well, guess what? You can have them. Growing bell peppers in containers lets you enjoy these colorful veggies year-round. Imagine the taste of your own sweet, crunchy peppers in salads, stir-fries, and salsas, no matter the season. Let's get started. Container gardening is like having a little garden magic. You can grow almost anything in a pot, and that includes delicious bell peppers. Plus, it's super easy to do. Whether you have a balcony, a patio, or just a sunny windowsill, you can create the perfect environment for your pepper plants to thrive. Growing peppers in containers has so many benefits. First of all, it's incredibly convenient. You can move your pots around to follow the sun or protect them from harsh weather. This is especially helpful if you live in an area with limited outdoor space. Another great advantage is better control over soil quality. With containers, you can create the perfect blend of nutrients that your pepper plants need to flourish. This means healthier plants and more delicious peppers for you. Lastly, container gardening helps prevent soil-borne diseases and pests. This is because the contained environment limits their spread. This means less worry and healthier plants overall. So, there are plenty of reasons to give container gardening a try. Choosing the right container is crucial for your pepper plant's success. The size of the pot matters. A larger container, at least 5 gallons in volume, is ideal for each pepper plant. This gives the roots ample space to grow and support a bountiful harvest. Make sure your chosen pot has good drainage. Bell peppers don't like soggy roots. Look for containers with drainage holes at the bottom to allow excess water to escape. Finally, consider the material of the pot. Plastic pots are lightweight and affordable, while terracotta pots offer better breathability but can dry out faster. Choose the material that best suits your needs and preferences. Not all bell pepper varieties are created equal when it comes to container gardening. Some are naturally more compact and well-suited for pot life. Here are a few fantastic options to consider. California Wonder. This classic variety produces large, blocky, and sweet bell peppers. It's a reliable choice for beginners. Ace, another excellent choice for beginners. Ace is known for its early yields of sweet, flavorful peppers. King Arthur. This variety is great if you're short on space. It's a compact plant that produces high yields of sweet red bell peppers. Purple Beauty. For something unique, try Purple Beauty. This variety produces stunning purple bell peppers that are both sweet and slightly tangy. Remember to choose varieties that are well suited to your climate and growing season. Section 5. Creating the ideal pepper soil mix. Bell peppers thrive in well-draining, fertile soil. To create the perfect mix for your containers, combine equal parts of high-quality potting mix, compost, and perlite or vermiculite. The potting mix provides essential nutrients, the compost adds organic matter, and the perlite or vermiculite improves drainage. Before filling your containers, moisten the soil mix thoroughly. It should be damp but not soaking wet. This will help the soil settle and prevent air pockets from forming around the roots of your pepper plants. Section 6. Planting your pepper seedlings for success. In this section, we will guide you through the essential steps to ensure your pepper seedlings thrive and grow into healthy, productive plants. Once you have your containers and soil ready, it's time to plant your pepper seedlings. Make sure to choose a high-quality potting mix that is well-draining and rich in organic matter. This will provide the necessary nutrients and support for your young plants. Gently remove the seedlings from their nursery pots, being careful not to damage the roots. It's important to handle the seedlings by their leaves or root ball rather than the delicate stems to avoid any potential damage. Dig a hole in the center of your container, slightly larger than the root ball of the seedling. This will give the roots enough space to spread out and establish themselves in their new environment. Place the seedling in the hole and backfill with soil, gently firming it around the base of the plant. Be sure to press the soil down lightly to eliminate any air pockets, which can hinder root growth. Make sure the seedling is planted at the same depth it was in the nursery pot. Planting too deep or too shallow can stress the plant and affect its growth. Water your newly planted seedling thoroughly. This initial watering helps to settle the soil around the roots and provides the moisture the plant needs to start growing. Remember to space your pepper plants adequately. Proper spacing is crucial for ensuring that each plant has enough light, air circulation, and nutrients to thrive. A good rule of thumb is to allow at least 18 inches between plants in the same container or row. This spacing helps to prevent overcrowding, which can lead to issues such as poor air circulation and increased risk of disease. This will give them enough room to grow and prevent overcrowding. With the right care and attention, your pepper seedlings will grow into strong, healthy plants that produce an abundance of delicious peppers throughout the growing season. Happy planting! Section 7. Caring for your pepper plants. Caring for your container-grown pepper plants is easy and rewarding. With a little attention and care, you can enjoy a bountiful harvest of fresh, homegrown peppers right from your own garden. Here are a few key things to keep in mind to ensure your pepper plants thrive and produce an abundance of fruit. Watering. Keep the soil consistently moist, but not waterlogged. This is crucial for the health of your pepper plants. Water deeply when the top inch of soil feels dry to the touch. Deep watering encourages the roots to grow deeper, making the plants more resilient. Fertilizing. Feed your pepper plants regularly with a balanced, water-soluble fertilizer. This will provide the essential nutrients they need to grow strong and healthy. Follow the package instructions for application rates. Over-fertilizing can harm your plants, so it's important to get it just right. Sunlight bell peppers thrive in full sun, so place your containers in a location that receives at least 6 to 8 hours of direct sunlight per day. Adequate sunlight is essential for the development of healthy, flavorful peppers. Support. As your pepper plants grow taller and heavier with fruit, they may benefit from some support. This helps prevent the plants from bending or breaking under the weight of the peppers. Insert a stake or cage next to each plant and loosely tie the main stem to it for support. This will help keep the plants upright and make harvesting easier. By following these simple care tips, you'll be well on your way to a bountiful harvest of homegrown bell peppers. Enjoy the process and the delicious results of your hard work. Happy gardening! Section 8. Troubleshooting common pepper problems. Even with the best care, pepper plants can sometimes encounter problems. These issues can range from nutritional deficiencies to pest infestations, and recognizing them early is key to maintaining a healthy garden. Here are a few common issues and how to address them. By understanding these problems, you can take proactive steps to ensure your pepper plants thrive. Blossom end rot. This condition causes the bottom of the pepper fruit to turn black and rot. It can be quite disheartening to see your peppers affected by this issue. It's usually caused by inconsistent watering or a calcium deficiency. When the plant doesn't get enough calcium, the cells at the blossom end of the fruit break down, leading to rot. To prevent blossom end rot, water your plants regularly and provide them with a calcium supplement. Consistent watering helps the plant absorb nutrients more effectively, and calcium supplements can be added to the soil to ensure the plant gets what it needs. Aphids. These tiny, sap-sucking insects can weaken pepper plants. They are often found on the undersides of leaves and can cause leaves to curl and yellow. If you notice aphids, spray your plants with a strong jet of water or use insecticidal soap. Regularly inspecting your plants can help you catch aphid infestations early before they become a major problem. Spider mites. These pests are tiny and difficult to see, but they can cause yellowing and stippling on pepper leaves. Spider mites thrive in hot, dry conditions and can quickly spread if not controlled. To control spider mites, increase humidity around your plants and use insecticidal soap. Misting your plants regularly can help keep spider mites at bay, as they prefer dry environments. By being able to identify and address these common problems, you can ensure that your pepper plants stay healthy and productive. Regular monitoring and timely intervention are key to a successful pepper harvest. Happy gardening! Section 9. Happy planting. Growing your own bell peppers in containers is a rewarding and delicious experience. By following these tips, you can enjoy a bountiful harvest of fresh, homegrown peppers year-round. So gather your supplies, choose your favorite pepper varieties, and get ready to enjoy the taste of garden-fresh goodness. Happy planting! Growing your own food is so rewarding. There's something incredibly satisfying about nurturing a plant from a tiny seedling to a full-grown, fruit-bearing beauty. The connection you build with your garden is truly special, and it's easier than you think, even for beginners. You don't need a large backyard or a green thumb to get started. With just a few pots and some basic supplies, you can embark on this delightful journey. Bell peppers, with their vibrant colors and versatility in the kitchen, are a fantastic choice. They come in a rainbow of hues, from green to red, yellow, and even purple, each with its own unique flavor profile. growing in containers offers so much flexibility. You can choose the perfect spot for each plant, ensuring they get the right amount of sunlight and protection from harsh weather. You can move them around to follow the sun, giving your peppers the best chance to thrive. This adaptability is especially useful if you have limited space or changing light conditions. You can bring them inside when the weather turns chilly. This way, you can extend the growing season and enjoy fresh peppers even in the colder months. And you can create a pepper paradise on even the smallest balcony. Urban gardening is becoming increasingly popular, and bell peppers are perfect for adding a splash of color and flavor to your cityscape. Imagine stepping outside your door and plucking a perfectly ripe bell pepper for your salad. The freshness and taste of homegrown produce are unmatched, or picking a handful to toss into a stir-fry. Bell peppers add a delightful crunch and sweetness to a variety of dishes, making them a versatile addition to your culinary repertoire. With a little care and attention, you can enjoy homegrown bell peppers all year round. Regular watering, occasional feeding, and a watchful eye for pests are all it takes to keep your plants healthy and productive. This guide will equip you with the knowledge and confidence to nurture your pepper plants and reap a bountiful harvest. From choosing the right varieties to understanding their growth cycles, we've got you covered. So let's get started and turn your container garden into a vibrant and productive space. Whether you're a seasoned gardener or a complete novice, the joys of growing bell peppers your way are within reach. Happy gardening! Just like us, pepper plants need regular hydration. Water is essential for their growth, helping them to develop strong roots and produce healthy fruits. However, the way you water your plants can make a significant difference in their overall health and productivity. But finding the right balance is key. Too much water can be just as harmful as too little. It's all about understanding the needs of your plants and the environment they are in. Overwatering can lead to root rot, a common problem for container plants. Root rot occurs when the roots are submerged in water for too long, depriving them of oxygen and causing them to decay. This can severely damage the plant and even lead to its death. Underwatering, on the other hand, stresses the plants and can affect their growth and fruit production. When plants don't get enough water, they can't transport nutrients effectively, leading to wilting and poor fruit development. The key is to water deeply but not too frequently. Deep watering encourages the roots to grow deeper into the soil, making the plant more resilient to drought conditions. However, watering too often can keep the soil constantly wet, which is not ideal. Check the soil moisture by sticking your finger about an inch deep. This simple test can help you determine if your plant needs water. If the soil feels moist, it's best to wait a little longer before watering again. If it feels dry, it's time to water. Dry soil indicates that the plant has used up the available moisture and needs more to continue growing healthily. Water thoroughly until you see it draining from the bottom of the pot. This ensures that the water has reached the root zone and is not just sitting on the surface. Proper drainage is crucial to prevent waterlogging and root rot. Remember that factors like temperature, humidity, and the size of your container can all influence how often you need to water. In hotter climates, plants may need more frequent watering, while in cooler, more humid environments, they may require less. Keep a close eye on your plants and adjust your watering schedule accordingly. Regularly inspect the soil and the plants themselves for signs of over or underwatering. By paying attention to these details, you can ensure your bell pepper plants thrive and produce bountiful harvests. Growing peppers in containers is like raising hungry teenagers. They need plenty of nutrients to thrive. A good quality potting mix will provide a good starting point, but regular feeding is essential for sustained growth and a bountiful harvest. A balanced liquid fertilizer, applied every 2 weeks during the growing season, will keep your plants well nourished. Look for a fertilizer with a slightly higher phosphorus content, as this encourages flowering and fruiting. Avoid over-fertilizing, as this can lead to lush foliage at the expense of fruit production. Always follow the instructions on your chosen fertilizer for the best results. As your pepper plants grow taller and start to bear fruit, they'll need some support to prevent them from toppling over. Staking or caging your plants will help them stay upright and prevent damage to the stems. You can use bamboo canes, metal stakes, or even sturdy twigs to support individual plants. Gently tie the main stem to the support using soft garden twine, being careful not to damage the plant. For bushier varieties, a tomato cage can provide excellent support. Simply place the cage over the plant when it's still small, and it will grow up through the structure, providing all-around support. Section 5. Unwanted guests, dealing with pests and diseases. Like any garden, container-grown peppers can sometimes attract unwanted guests. Aphids, spider mites, and whiteflies are common culprits. The good news is that there are many natural remedies to keep these pests at bay. A strong blast of water can often dislodge aphids and spider mites. For more persistent infestations, try spraying your plants with a solution of insecticidal soap. To prevent fungal diseases, ensure good air circulation around your plants. Avoid overhead watering, as this can create a humid environment where fungal spores thrive. If you do encounter problems, remove any affected leaves and treat with an appropriate fungicide. Section 6. Ready to pick, harvesting your colorful bounty. One of the most satisfying aspects of growing your own food is the harvest. Bell peppers are ready to pick when they're firm and fully colored. Depending on the variety, this can take 60 to 90 days from transplanting. Use a sharp knife or pruners to cut the peppers from the plant, leaving a short stub attached to the stem. This helps to prevent damage to the plant and encourages further fruit production. Don't be afraid to harvest your peppers while they're still green. They'll continue to ripen off the plant and can be stored in a cool, dark place for several weeks. Section 7. Winter retreat, bringing your peppers indoors. As the days grow shorter and the temperatures begin to drop, it's time to think about how to keep your beloved pepper plants thriving through the winter months. One of the best things about growing peppers in containers is the ability to extend the season. Container gardening offers flexibility and control, allowing you to move your plants as needed to protect them from the elements. As the weather cools down in autumn, you can bring your plants indoors to protect them from frost. This simple step can make a significant difference in the health and productivity of your pepper plants. Choose a bright, sunny location for your peppers, such as a south-facing window. Peppers need plenty of light to continue growing and producing fruit, so make sure they get at least 6 hours of sunlight each day. Keep in mind that indoor conditions tend to be drier than outdoors, so you may need to water more frequently. Check the soil regularly and water when the top inch feels dry to the touch. Proper hydration is key to keeping your plants healthy. Continue to fertilize your plants every few weeks during the winter months, but reduce the strength of the fertilizer by half. Over-fertilizing can harm your plants, so it's important to find the right balance. A diluted solution will provide the necessary nutrients without overwhelming the roots. With proper care, your peppers will continue to produce fruit throughout the winter, providing you with fresh, homegrown goodness even when it's cold outside. Imagine the joy of harvesting your own peppers in the middle of winter, adding a burst of flavor and color to your meals. By bringing your peppers indoors, you're not only extending their growing season, but also ensuring a continuous supply of fresh produce. So, take the time to prepare your indoor garden and enjoy the benefits of homegrown peppers all year round. Section 8. Year-round delights. Enjoying your harvest. Now comes the best part, enjoying the fruits of your labor. Bell peppers are incredibly versatile and can be used in countless dishes. Add them to stir-fries, fajitas, and curries for a burst of color and flavor. Roast them whole and make a delicious dip, or add them to sandwiches and salads. You can even freeze chopped peppers to use in soups and stews throughout the year. Growing your own food is not only rewarding, but also a great way to reduce your environmental impact and enjoy fresh, flavorful produce. Section 9. Green thumb. Time start your pepper growing journey. Growing bell peppers in containers is an incredibly rewarding experience. It's a chance to connect with nature, learn new skills, and enjoy the satisfaction of harvesting your own food. So why not give it a try? With a little care and attention, you can enjoy a bountiful harvest of colorful, flavorful bell peppers all year round. Start small, learn as you go, and don't be afraid to experiment. Happy growing!